mindset. Okay guys, today we are going to talk about ring work, okay? I wanted to honor one of my first Muay Thai teachers, Greg Whitehouse. He taught me when I was studying karate in the beginning, and then I started doing Muay Thai when I was 16 years old. And he took me down to, it's called like a PCYC, Citizen Club. We went down there and there was a boxing ring. It was probably one of the only boxing rings at the time on the Gold Coast. And he said, all right, Nathan, I'm going to teach you ring work. And the funny thing about saying the word ring, which as we know is circular, but yet in this so-called ring, it's square. Okay, it's a square box. So he said to me, okay, we always want to remember it's a ring. We never want to get stuck in the pockets of the corner. Okay, so understanding ring work. So most people who are starting in martial arts, or if they go to, say, just like a normal flat floor, the videos I've been teaching on, it's just a flat floor with the bags. But it's not the environment that you're going to fight in, which is a ring. So for those who are fighters, you obviously need to practice in a ring, understand the ring, understand the distance between one end and the other. So if I'm moving backwards like this, and I can start to see the other side of the ring getting further away from me, I know that soon enough, and I'm going to hit the ropes, okay? So I need to be able to be visually, awake enough, okay, all right, to know that as I'm moving back here, I can see that the distance is getting further away, that there's going to be a rope very soon. Even if I don't see it, I know it's coming. So then I can either start to move to the side to get off the ropes. Sometimes being on the ropes like this isn't a bad thing. Okay, you can actually use the rope, okay, for your advantage, or you can lean back and pivot off it like this. But the thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to get caught in the corner. Okay, so that's the thing about ring work. Okay, we want to get away from the square and be cutting the square. So if you think about a ring coming around, as I come around this thing, it circles that corner out. So this little zone over here is outside the circle. I'm now in the corner, I'm now boxed in like the box that a ring is, okay? It's a box, I'm stuck in this position. So I want to make sure that anytime I'm coming to this position here, that I'm not going to keep going back, and then I'm stuck in the corner. Okay, I want to make sure that as I come back here, I know that's the background, and I want to start to circle out and make sure that I move on my circle. So if I'm thinking about my circle, here I am moving as a circle, circle, and I come back, say, the other part of the circle as I'm circling out, but then I get stuck and I go, bang, now I'm not in the circle anymore. So that's why as I get back here, I want to pivot here and move off that angle. Okay, again, as I'm coming across, I'm going to circle. Okay, circle here, circle all the way past the dead end spot here, which is the corner. So as I come back here, so if I'm moving backwards and I feel that coming, I need to then move out of the way. Okay, if I feel like I'm coming back, I can see the other side of the ring in front of me. I'm coming back, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm here. Now you see some fighters do this, they lean back and they use the ring, for the advantage because they can't get out. But ultimately you're kind of like stuck in this corner because I can't move that way. If the guy's a good pressure fighter, he knows how to keep me there. I can't move out here, I can't move out here. Now I'm just, getting smashed on. Even though I can block myself here and I can launch forward. So this video, for those who don't have a ring, you just have to visually think about your footwork and your awareness of when you're moving. Okay, so if I'm moving backwards, like I said, if I'm moving backwards, if there's a cliff right there, I'm going to fall off the cliff. So you have to understand, okay, I know there's a cliff over here, which is the rope. Okay, so sometimes, it's okay, you can bounce off the ropes and move, but we need to think about, I don't want to get stuck on the ropes, I need to be able to move again. If I'm moving backwards, I need to move to the side. Or I need to move backwards and stop and start to think about moving forward again. If I'm getting caught in the corner as I'm shuffling around here, I want to make sure that I'm not getting coached into the corner where now I'm like, I try to go this way, then 5 steps, I can't get out. Okay, I try to go this way, the 5 steps here, I can't get out, and all of a sudden now I'm stuck here. And I'm in a bad position. So you want to make sure again that we're talking about a ring being a circle, okay, and not a square box. Okay, so have that awareness when you're moving around in your boxing ring, or again, if you're on a big mat, okay, you can also visualize circular movements within a square box, circular movements within a square box. So one more time, just here. So of course because if I'm moving forward, it's one thing here. Okay, there's the rope, bang. Okay, I can maybe use the rope and move off the rope a little bit and duck and weave, and then scoot off to the side. That's a good technique, okay? But if I'm moving back here, as I feel like I've got to move out there. As I'm coming back here, they start coming, I've got to circle back out of that corner. So I want to circle out of the corner, circle out of the corner. Don't get in positions where you just get stuck flat. Even though you think you're defensive by leaning on the ropes, you know, most referees will say, you know, you can't lean on the ropes, you can't hold the ropes and do this kind of technique that some people do. But we want to make sure that we're not going to do that. Okay? So ring work for defense. Now, ring work for offense is the opposite. So it's like, how do I want to put someone in the corner when they're there? Okay? So I don't have a partner here today to put him in the corner, but visually you can think about it as I'm moving in, okay, and he wants to step this way, I just cut him off here. And then he wants to step that way and I just cut him off here, and all of a sudden now they're stuck into the corner, okay? So if I'm here and an opponent wants to leave this exit this way, instead of moving with him like that, I'm letting him go. What I need to do is, as he steps that way, I step with my left foot and I face him here. And he goes to step again and I face him here. Now if he wants to go back the other way, instead of watching him go this way and then going like this, and then letting him go, as he steps that way, I just step across, boom. Now I'm shutting him down. Boom, shutting him down. And now he wants to go the other way, boom, shutting him down. Shut him down, shut him down. All of a sudden now he's trapped. Okay, he can't go anywhere, and you can absolutely wail on them in the corner. So the benefit of both sides: one, cutting the corner off, knowing the distance and shutting them down. Two is not being caught yourself where you become flat on a rope, okay? Or the worst scenario is flat in a corner, defending yourself, looking at the floor like, and you can't get out of this position and you're just getting wailed on, okay? So any time that happens, understand to come back, move off to the side. If you want to draw them in, okay, move off to the side. Okay, so this is some great basic skills in ring work. Okay, in the future, I'll have a partner as well, and we'll do some striking techniques on how to corner people and what techniques and what strikes to use for when people are on the ropes or people are in the corner. So enjoy this video and leave a comment if you like. Thank you.